the extent of damage regarding snapping of communication lines or falling of electricity poles. Several cars have been badly affected. Trees have fallen. Several roads could be damaged. All this information, by when do we expect the real picture to emerge?
Well, we should know by evening of the extent of the damage, but it seems, at least as per preliminary reports, that things seem to have passed off pretty peacefully. In fact, the damage that seems to have been caused seems to have been limited to some structures maybe collapsing, because the administration mostly had moved people to shelters. Also, there was ample notice, so the administration had taken steps to move people. Mumbai was largely spared, even though we did see some very heavy winds and some very heavy rainfall earlier in the day. It was getting difficult to stand here, but now you can see, there are still dark clouds, black clouds in the sky, but it's clearly cleared up. The sun occasionally peeking out, the sea calmer, the hills of Raigad on the other side visible, the Thane Creek waters also now relatively calm. So obviously things are now improving as far as the cyclonic activity is concerned, and the real picture of damage, assessment of damage by the cyclone would take some time, but it should emerge by evening, late evening, as to what exactly has happened. It's now moving inward, so it's still a cyclonic storm, and it'll once its intensity reduces as it moves inwards, it'll something that perhaps the government will be in a position to assess the full extent of the loss or damage that has been caused. But at this point, it seems that Mumbai has largely been spared, and also what we see is that the seas are calm and landfall has happened as per schedule. In fact, I can show you now. There's one small boat also that's come out. Obviously, this boat was not going to be out during the cyclone, so you can see that things returning to normal, and this is of course the sign of things returning to normal. A small fishing boat now out, the water is relatively calm, so this of course signifies that things are normal.